Hey, what's up, guys? Session 19. So yeah, it's been a while. I haven't traded a lot yesterday. As you can see, we still made some money, not a lot, because I did some small trades on the challenge account. Gala got sold, and right now I'm trading, yeah, LDO, Ordi, and as you can see, Bitcoin tried to reclaim the bullish trend. But the bearish retest got basically rejected, and right now we're deviating further downwards as expected. Yeah, so the 19th session, I really hope we can get this API towards 10k today. We might do a little shorting, just from my first glance of the market. I haven't really done any analysis yet. But right now, it looks like a short. So yeah, let's have a little look at the market. Let's first adjust this to 415. Yeah, guys, we're getting closer to the 23,500 mark, which is great. This means we'll get 24k anytime now. No, not 500, 415. Let's go. So yeah, guys, Bitcoin is deviating. The challenge account made us 2% overnight. As mentioned in previous highlights or streams, I tend to take a lot of risk on the challenge account because it's 500 and I want to duplicate it as fast as possible. That's the only and sole reason why I'm running long Marsatek high with full weight on these instruments overnight. No sane person should duplicate this on your main account like the core I have with a lot of money, basically. How is my volume 0 now? What the actual fuck is going on, guys? Ah, okay. I wasn't at futures. Cool. So yeah. What are we going to do? I have my list of session. These are all instruments I'm interested in trading. And the first thing I see is whiff showing strength. I see the volatility today. Ordi. I mean, when I did my analysis yesterday late in the evening, I found that Ordi was looking great in terms of deviations for Marsatek. Preferably when Bitcoin is deviating, going lower against the high time frame trend, which is upwards, in my opinion. It's always safer to just long. But right now, yeah, I do expect Bitcoin to make a crazy wick to the downside, maybe even further than what I plotted, what I expect. And when it does, I think some altcoins will just completely get obliterated again. So there's some risk in longing altcoins right now. Trading Bitcoin for me would be a bit too slow. Ethereum, yeah, similar. So yeah. All right, let's see. Yeah, I think Bitcoin looks like it could go lower. Let's look at the volume of Ordi. I mean, Ordi has been completely killing it last night. Like I said, I made 2% almost solely on Ordi. So in terms of volatility, Ordi is the place to be right now. ADR at 10.5, which is volatile enough for me. Yeah, let's do some analysis here, because if we were to trade this, and I'm still leaning long, guys, to be honest. I'm still leaning a little long on this one. Let's remove everything. Kinda wanna see what this does for us. Yeah, so we failed to claim the 05, which now has confluence with this, yeah, horizontal resistance. Just plot it like this, I guess. Yeah, we basically failed to sweep it. And the next level, as you can see, there's major confluence with the 0618 golden pocket, but also yeah, like this. So if we were to go higher, that would mean we go higher like at least 10%. But if we were to correct from here, there's a lot of confluence. If you look at the moving averages, you can just load them in on TradingView. You can just put moving averages, simple, and you can just make the same. You could see they're all clotted together, meaning that we get some expansion, because usually if they clot together, just like this blue hub of moving averages, it usually means there's going to be an expansion, and right now it's bullish. Usually after an expansion, what you're gonna see is a correction or a pullback. In this case, a bullish retest, because the bulls will have a retest lower to go higher, basically. That's just how the market moves. And right now, as you can see, my Fibonacci also gives us perfect confluence with the moving averages. The 05 with the 1 hour 100, and the 0618 golden pocket with the 4 hour 100 and 200, basically. Which means there's multiple layers of support underneath. We also saw a reaction on this low, meaning there's something here as well. Let's make this picture perfect for my artistic brain. And that's basically what you want to see. As far as volume goes, it's 3.4 mil, which is sufficient for 2 or 3 weight on the core account, in my opinion. If it's more, yeah, you might get kind of stuck, but I still think it's sufficient. Now, what's very significant for me to long this is the current funding rates. They're negative. So even if we are wrong and we get a little drawdown for a unknown period of time, we're gonna receive funding, and that's something I really like. So yeah, I was inclined to short something, but like I said, on the higher time frame, I still think Bitcoin is bullish. So we are just gonna long with Marsatek Ordi. And we're just gonna start, I think, with 3 weight, and for the remainder of the weights we're just gonna add Ethereum, and we can remove Ethereum, and later on we could increase the risk on Ordi. Yeah, I think this is major confluence for a low. Yeah, I think. And as you can see, it's been very volatile. Like even in this small part, in this, it still moves of like, yeah, close to 1.5%, which is sufficient for Mars Attack to make you some money. So yeah, we're in. Yeah, so worst case scenario, we're just gonna get a violent pullback because Bitcoin is breaking down as we expect, and I see Ordi make a bounce around this level, maybe even here, because there's multiple small levels of support, but this one is really significant, and it's right inside our trading zone. As you can see, it's 20%. So even if we were to deviate further, like all the way to the lows, basically, it's still 30%, and it's still way inside our hodl zone of 55.4%. And this is all it takes. It's all about the probability. Are we really going down 55.4% right from this point? I don't fucking think so, man. So it's just the probabilities of us making a bounce inside the trade zone, or us going down all the way to hell. And in this case, there's multiple layers and levels of support, meaning, yeah, we're good. We're basically good. Yeah, right now I'm gonna just put some trade zones. I mean, trade windows, and because I never let Mars Attack run without a trade window, because if we get a wick to the upside, and usually when it does, it sweeps a lot of levels and then it pullbacks, and I don't want to get stuck where the deviation is basically really sucks, because from this point, if we were to pull back with a quick wick, bam, you're like instantly in the hodl zone, and that's not the way we would like to see it. So we are going to front run this level. This is going to be our high, and I think it's a bit too tight to have the daily open. I'm not sure if you can see it, but this is the daily open candle. It shows us we're bullish today. If we fail to claim it, I still think we could create a higher low. Like, we've created a higher low here as well. We swept this little compression, and then we started printing higher. Yeah, I think this is a good place for the low. Alright. So right now we're basically set. We got Ordi up and running. Look at Bitcoin. Still not doing a lot. Yeah, I mean, if you look at this structure, it really looks like, okay, we failed to go higher, we failed to go higher, next point we failed to go higher, failed to go higher, maybe here, this is where we print a higher low, breaking the current structure. But it looks bad, guys. It looks bad. What else is showing some strength today? Lena. Holy fuck, man, there's some crows in the trees next to my house, and they are making a shitload of noise. Damn, Sita, it's looking... I mean, it managed to print a strong candle from the daily open, but still, if you look at this, it's likely just going lower. There's no way in hell I would get into SETA. I know on Bybit it has a better track record. I've traded it on Bybit, but on right now it kind of looks like shit. STG must be somewhere. Yeah, this is what happened on STG yesterday. So it was one. If you were inside in STG, you made a lot of money probably longing. But right now it looks scary. It looks very scary. Yeah, I'm not gonna go through all the charts right now. I might do it around US, which is just a few hours from now. But right now I'm not interested in going through everything, finding a gem. Right now we're just gonna start with Ordi, 3-weight long Mars attack. And if it proves itself to be sufficient, we're just gonna up the weight. Hopefully make some money there. And if not, yeah, okay. Just gonna chill. Oh, the funding also changed. Let's have a look at the overall funding though. Okay, it's looking decent now. Yesterday and the day before, it looked like shit because it was a lot of red. But right now it kind of looks better. So yeah, we might actually get upside. Just from looking at the funding, I still think the price action it looks like shit and we're going lower. But if I look at the funding, there might be an argument that we're going higher. Right. So yeah, I'm just gonna mute myself. Monitor the market some more. Do some work for Pino API. And if something like crazy happens, I'll be back and I'll make sure to record a highlight for the this is, let me check. Yeah, this is the 19th session. So alright guys, thanks for watching the highlight, and I'll also make sure I'll check the chat for Twitch more often, because I've missed a lot of people in the chat asking things. But I'll have the chat open right now, so if you have a question, let me know. I'll make sure to give you the best possible answer. Alright, I'll mute myself now.